Hello, after my first recording, a lesson about another sonata, I received some feedback and now I will try to improve my way of teaching. In this case, I used color for separating the different phrases, so it will be more easy for you to follow me. So, as I did before, this is not an entire sonata, it's a long procedure to make all these colors. I colored the Larghetto from the sonata in C major by Haendel. So I make a sentence, and each sentence had its own color. The problem is that some sentences go from a line to the line after and below, and this is complicated, but I hope with color will be more easy. There is alternating red and blue, but that doesn't musical significance. There is not the blue or red is more important, just for separated. Now I will play the first phrase, the red one. You can repeat. And now the phrase is exactly the same. So it's probably we can make some ornament, some note when there is some space between the note, for example, from C to E, from E to G to B, I can put the note in the middle. It was a gruppetto upon the second higher B, and then it was trill upon B, lower B, okay, and then a mordente with appoggiatura, so C, C, D, C, D. Okay, you can try. And now, the first two notes are sixteenths, but I think that, I'm not alone, that the first is dotted, and the second is not sixteenths, but 32. Now I can change the images. So now we have is the first line in this image, the second red melody. Between C and B I put the note of the chord. Is a settima di dominante, 17th upon dominant of F major. C, E, G, B. I repeat. And now the blue one, let's go from a line to the other. put a trill upon A and a trill upon F sharp. I repeat. Sorry. And now we can read this sentence upon these other images. Now we are top line. I start from D, this the second red phrase. And now a long sentence, blue one. Of course I can cut after the long G, but what happened after the long G is just a cadence, so I think that this could be thought like a sentence. Upon this first higher D, you can make an mordente. A mordente also upon the G, but before I did a gruppetto upon F sharp. I repeat. Long sentence, please. And now we have this sixth D, B, pom pom pom, it's the same of Libiamo. And when there is a jump like this, a distance like this, we can make a gruppetto. Simple. This was with C sharp. Or starting with the D and after making a faster gruppetto. This lower C is two things. It's the end of the phrase before, as the beginning probably of the phrase after. So we can take our breath after the lower C. Okay. Or we can try to put together lower C and higher C with a gruppetto. C, D, C, B, C, D, C. Or we can make the scale between lower C and higher C. But between B and A, this is a seventh, we can make a chord. The dominant of E minor, B, D sharp, F sharp, A. So I start from the lower C. I repeat this blue sentence, starting from the lower C. Please. Now we can change the images. So we have a top line and the red sentence, the last one, starting with B flat. And in this case, between A and G, we can make the chord as a dominant of D minor, A, C sharp, E, G. not easy the trill upon the G, because there is this strange position. 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and we trill with 4, with 5. Not easy. I repeat. Please. And now, starting from this lovely A flat, now a simple sentence of cadenza. Because we have an F end of something and F beginning of something, the second F could be played piano with a different fingering, 0 and 4, or 0, 4 and 5. So we finish with a really F, please. Now I change the images, whereas in the last images one, and we have in the top line G, D. Of course, the lower G could be to think the end of the sentence before, but because of after this D we have G, C, E, F, G, C, it could be that G, D before is the beginning of the sentence. I repeat. Please. And now again, this distance between lower C and higher C, we can make a scale, we can make a gruppetto. Probably it's better if we don't make the same thing that we made before in similar position. C, D, C, B, C, C, please. And now we have to decide if these notes C, B, C, B, A, G have the same rhythm or not. I think that they have the same rhythm. In this period, there was not so big attention why they write the music, so it could be that they wrote normally 16ths, but thinking that one is dotted and one is 32. But we can also play really original, normally 16. This is the beauty of music, that you can change, and you can changing advice after an hour, a week, 10 years, you can every change. Please. And now we have at the hand, there is this like cadenza, a same sentence in two different higher, height or low, But in this case, we are sure the second C is not a semiquaver, but a semi-semiquaver. Because it is an echo. This is impossible. The fact that the rest is dotted, I am sure. And also the second rest is dotted. So I repeat. Please. And now, there is the real cadenza, adagio. We have some note with some distance, and the more simple way for making something is to put all the note between these G, going from G to C, lower C, low C, and then from this low C to high C. If you want, you can put also the note between C, A, and Fis. Please. But we can make more, going from G to C. We can also going up and then going down. G, A, G, F, D, F, E, D, C. And going from lower C to higher C, we can go down C, B, C. And also going from higher C to Fis, F sharp, we can go C, D, C. So when we have to do something, we can go directly 5 note or making 7 note going up. I am arrived until the lower G and I am arrived until the higher E. Okay, I hope it has been useful with this color. Let me know. Bye bye.